5 minutes. We want to send it out live to WCNC Charlotte's Richard Devane, who has been in the courtroom. Richard, what's the latest that you're learning?
Yeah, let me explain something. First of all, I actually sent that text in earlier saying it was a plea deal. It's just she accepted into the plea of guilty. The judge asked her just a short while ago in courtroom 5170 whether or not she understood the charges that she was facing. She answered yes. And then at that point, her attorneys, who she just recently changed, spoke, and they said, we're now changing her original plea of not guilty to guilty to that charge of failure to notify law enforcement of a missing child. Then the judge went over a couple questions, asking her questions like asking her if she understood that she was not a citizen of the state or of the country for that matter, and she could be deported if she pleads guilty. She answered yes to that. He asked her again, did she understand the charges? Were there any mental conditions that she was undergoing now, or when she heard about when she spoke to her attorneys asking whether or not she was going to enter this this charge of failure to report her missing child? Again, she said yes, she understood. She also said yes, she was entering it of sound mind, so to speak. Right now in the courtroom, they're going over a number of things, including the fact that she understands that she could get 24 months for failure to notify law enforcement. That's a Class 1 felony, and she would actually have to serve 24 months in prison. But she'll get credit for time served. Now, she's been behind bars for a number of months. They're going to go through that and figure out just how much time she has. She could be released very soon, and then she could be deported. Now, the big question in all of this is, where's Madalina? That's what everyone is still trying to find out. We can tell you that her Madalina's stepfather, Christopher Parmentier, who we told you was going to have his jury trial start today, there was actually another case, a murder case that went on before that, and that had not finished yet, so they're probably going to have that coming up sometime tomorrow. Of course, that's something we'll continue to look at. Our own Jesse Pierre is still in the courtroom getting details and getting information as this surprising turn of events has come down now. We know that Diana Cojocari is saying that, yes, she is guilty of failure to report her child, Madalina, missing to the authorities.
All right, Richard Devane reporting live for us outside the courthouse there in Uptown. Of course, this is a story that's captivated the attention of a lot of people over the last few years. She's been missing since November 2022. Still to this day, don't know what happened to her. It is a fluid situation. We'll be sure to keep following it and have the latest coming up on the news at 11:30.